Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sunday Night D&D here with the boys. Playing Curse of Strahd, we're plugging along. Although
Slowly.
this dungeon's taken a little longer, but that's okay. They're having fun.
We're slow.
But they are at the Amber Temple still. Last week they met a weird, crazy wizard who was trapped in a kind of like a study room, and they helped him escape, and then they opened a door to find a giant stone golem on the other side of it that looked at them menacingly. And they quickly closed the door behind them, or rather in front of them, and tried to retreat back down the hallway. So, unless you guys have any other questions or anything to add, I will fire it up.
Nope.
I forgot that Big Will closed the door. I was like, or Mick closed the door, sorry.
Is that good, or do you need me to blow up the hall and room a little more?
Should be fine for now.
You
can see the stone golem there, and they are in the room south of that where those double doors are, which are now closed. And you sit there in anticipation with your weapons drawn and your fingers with magic sparking from the ends pointed at the door, waiting for the thing to come crashing through. But you eventually start to realize that it does not seem to be following you through the door.
Oh.
What? That's odd.
So we debated.
We know this is there.
Mm-hmm. Was there any sound at all?
Do we want to open the door again and face it, or do we want to go all the way back around to here and go in this double doors that we haven't been to yet?
Think that'll crumble if anybody goes on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we realized when you were the only one that went out there, and I think we thought that none of the rest of us would be supported.
We never figured that out because I'm a ghost, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I know, but like looking at it, none of us.
Yes, you did observe that it looked to be cracked and crumbling. I will say that.
Well, I can open it if we can either go here or we can go here.
Thing we talked about, because we've been in a couple fights with going back to the original room and
taking a long rest,
and then trying to clear more of the dungeon. But that would be.
Is there anybody who needs a rest?
You can also go down
or we can go downstairs.
Big flight of stairs.
I'm just starting to run out of. I still have spell slots, but I don't have that many. Yeah. I've used about 10.
I'm good to rest. I'm good to go downstairs. I'm good to try this door here, whichever one of those three you guys want.
Do we want to face the stone golem, or do we want to avoid him?
I think we should probably
that was not on my list of choices.
Yeah, I figure we should probably avoid him and continue the mission if we can. Up to you guys. You might have to
explore this place. So,
well, that's all. That's just one room with a giant stone golem. I think it's
there's a door.
Mark explored.
Yeah,
that room's good. Huh. Although this did not seem to be crumbling.
No,
which means there's probably a door right.
There's probably a door we can't see. Yeah.
So we would have to go for the golem to do that.
Yeah, I think the choices are really go for the golem now or long rest now.
Well, if we long rest, we can just long rest right here. It's one door in and out, not a double door, just a single door.
What do you think, folks? You want to rest or no?
I'll go with whatever you guys decide.
I don't need to, but I'll leave that up to.
I was gonna say, like, I could probably do like one more encounter, and then that would give one less encounter we'd have to do after our rest. So
okay. Well,
I don't have any damage yet. I just am starting to get.
Why don't we do the giant golem and then take a long rest?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we're gonna deal with the golem at all, I would say let's do it before we rest.
Yep.
If we're just gonna avoid him, then we can rest and then go downstairs.
I don't know that there's a way to go around. I mean,
well, we don't. We just wouldn't go to that part of the temple.
No, I thought wasn't the goal to explore the whole temple? I'm sorry, what was
Well,
our
if that's
goal?
our goal, then yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the golem, and I say let's do it now.
That's causing an echo, Big Will. There you go.
Okay, I didn't know which one it was. Okay.
What was our purpose here?
To see what's inside. See if
We were
there's
just wanting to
anything
check out this temple. That's all. We were stalling.
Then I really think it's if we're gonna go, then let's check the whole thing. There's no reason to just check to the leave. Otherwise, let's just leave. Let's turn around and go. You know what I mean?
I think he's saying let's attack this thing. I mean,
Yes.
well, then let's go in here for a long rest and then attack it in the morning.
I have enough. I have full health. I would rather attack it and then be done.
I am not at full health. I'm at 38 of 68.
You got enough to fight this thing. We'll heal you again if you die.
Just don't do Leroy Jenkins style.
Yeah, don't Leroy Jenkins it.
Well, one of you open the door then.
Crow, that's his job.
That's gross.
Okay. Okay, let's do this.
All right, so you're going back up into that room?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, so just as a reminder of what you see when you walk in, the walls and ceiling in the eastern portion of this bare stone room have collapsed. To the west and south are open amber doors. In the center of the room is a 10-foot tall statue of a jackal-headed warrior made of cracked amber. It turns to face you and clenches its fists. So then roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, I didn't get that right yet. That was silly.
Ah, 6.
17.
$19.
Sorry, I left my die in the other. I got 15.
I got 4.
Okay, so where are we all standing here?
Well, we're still at the door.
So it's only Crow who's been in, and we're in initiative. So the rest of us are right here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, so Crow is leading the charge?
Yep.
Okay, the golem actually is going to go first. So I rolled a nat 20 on him. So he is going to take a couple of very large pounding steps towards you and swing with his fists at Crow. That's going to miss. Well, maybe. What's your AC?
15.
Yeah, okay. So the first one misses, second one hits.
Okay.
Where am I? 19 damage.
All right.
Bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Jinbei is going to be next.
Okay, so I'm behind Crow, and so the golem came all the way to the doorway, right? So we're all standing right at the doorway?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
He's right there. Okay. What do I want to use? I'm just gonna. What level is that? We'll just use a guiding bolt at this guy. If we can hit him. Oh, nat 20.
Oh boy, okay.
And that is guiding bolt is 5d6. All right, we got 10, 14, 18, so 30.
36.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is going to be Crow.
All right.
Beware, by the way, guys. He's been injured.
Jimbei
Yeah.
removed curse on him.
Yeah.
Last episode. So
I forgot. Yeah.
We haven't rested yet, so he hasn't had a chance to reattune.
Oh, a crit.
oh, come on.
$39.
Oh boy.
I mean, total.
Yeah, I would hope. Are you attacking again?
Oh, yeah.
Does he need to?
That would have been over 20, but dirty.
Yep.
And that one would be 25.
Machi. Okay. Jordan.
Here's where I just after he slices it in half, I'm like, bing, bing. A couple of BBs at it. So yeah, fire some Eldritch Blasts here. 10 probably doesn't hit.
Definitely not.
11 will hit. No.
No, definitely not.
So I missed twice.
So you didn't even get to see if you pinged off him because you just shoot right by him.
Yeah. I'm too shocked by
That
that.
actually shooting anything. You're just doing things with your voice.
I'm really making spark. I'm sparkling. I'm making lights.
You're dazzler.
Yeah.
Mick.
Jubilee.
I wasn't gonna say it.
No, Jubilee would actually hit.
Yeah. Activate my ability. I'm going to pull out an arrow. And that's going to be 21 or 22 dirty.
Yep.
Okay, so that is, let's see, where's that die? There it is. That's going to be 2d8 plus 4. 7, 3, or actually, no, 8. 7 plus 8. So that's 15, 66, 8, 19 force damage.
Okay. Is that it?
Well, it's still alive. Okay, I will go ahead.
He's a big, strong boy.
I want to save that last arrow, so I'm going to throw a dagger at it.
Okay.
That'll be a dirty 20 to hit,
Okay.
and that is a whopping 1d4 plus 4. So that is 4. So 8.
So with your dagger, even though you do hit him square in the chest, it just bounces off. It does not seem to do any damage to him.
I threw it really hard, though.
I'm sure you did. It bounced really well.
That's all I got.
All right. And last thing over is Gesh.
Not laughing at me now, are you?
I will use fire bolts. Let's see if it hits. 9.
9 is not going to cut it, no.
9.
Right.
9.
All right, back to the top of the order. And so no one has approached it other than Crow, correct?
Yes.
All right, so he's going to attack you again with his big old fists. That's going to be a 22 and a natural 20.
Oh.
Yeah, both those hit.
So the first one, is going to be 24 damage.
Okay.
And 27 on the crit.
Okay. 14.
And then Jimbei.
Okay, what's this thing looking like? Have we done any actual damage to this thing yet?
Yeah, you've taken some chips out of the rock, the stone that he's made out of, but he is still upright.
Still upright.
He's seen better days.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to step up. Let's see. If I do that, though, that's everybody that's within 10 feet in it. It goes in all directions. Yeah. Okay, never mind. That's not. I can't aim that in a direction. Okay.
Well, what's the
It was
radius?
thunder wave, but it goes in all. It goes out 15 feet in every direction. So.
Well, you got 30 feet, so you could go here, and that would be away from everyone.
Yeah, but that's knocking him toward you guys. That doesn't. That really.
Well, he's going to come towards us anyway.
Oh, I know.
He's already at the door.
Well, I could do. Let's do shatter, which is. I could do that behind him, I guess.
Sure. And
So
was
each
that,
creature's within 10 foot. So if I did that just behind him, so only he would have to do it. He has to make a Constitution saving throw. Well, actually, no, that's probably not good because he's made out of. He's probably got really good Constitution. I'll do a guiding bolt again. Do a guiding bolt.
good call. He does have excellent constitution.
Yeah. Oh wait, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that was a 1.
That was a 1.
Yeah, that was a 1. So I
Oh
went
boy.
from 20 to a 1 on my 2 rolls on attacks. So
Let me see here. Trying to figure out how to punish you for that. That's not going to work. Shoot. I had a funny idea, but it's not going to be doable. All right. I don't want to punish you too badly, so I'm not going to do anything bad.
okay. I just missed from close range.
Crow.
All right. Crit again.
Come on.
No, I'm dead serious.
Somebody has to after the rest of us all missed.
Everybody else is whiffed on him.
I didn't miss. I just didn't do any damage.
It's like
46 damage.
60.
Okay. Any of those numbers would have killed it, so
Okay.
yeah, you take one more swing at it, and your axe embeds in its leg like a tree trunk, and when you pull it out, it kind of topples over, and when it hits the floor, it smashes into little baby rocks.
Nice.
So we really could have all just sat by the door and watched him do it, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
take a lot of
so
damage too.
What? I assume we all go in the room. Then is there anything else, or just an empty room where a golem's lying crumbled?
Yeah, that's about all that you can see. I mean, you can try to search through the rubble if you want, but there's
I'm just going to stand here and look and see what right here.
Was he a jade golem? I mean,
no, he was a stone golem.
okay.
Well,
So what do I see?
He was made of amber, but he is a stone golem.
Gotcha.
You want to look through those doors?
Yeah, I'm standing right here looking through them. What's here?
Okay.
Can I inspect the body for anything?
Sure.
Turn order.
Yeah, sorry, I opened that by accident. Why it always does that? Reveal areas. There you go. Boop.
That's obviously a door.
That is a door, yeah. Sorry, I can do this.
It looks like it's open. Is it open?
It is open.
I thought we were going to take a rest after
I thought we were
this.
gonna-
He's just peeking.
It's an open door. I'm just standing right here looking and
you're just gonna keep going until you run into something that attacks us again.
well, no, I'm gonna go to there's no open door I can just look through.
So the first thing I'll tell you is the balcony you're on. The black marble balcony 30 feet above the floor overhangs the northeast corner of the temple. The 2 ember doors leading from this balcony are open. So you want to take a peek in this one?
Yes. Since it's open, because if there's an enemy here, the door's open.
But if
Yeah.
you don't walk out there, it wouldn't see you. So- but all right.
Bunch of candelabras.
Yeah, so the room continues to your right, but you can't really see much past it because of the angle you're looking through at the doors.
And I can't see these either, I guess.
What's that?
These doors. I can't see those.
The doors to your left?
Yeah, I
You
can't.
weren't going any further than where you could see through.
I'm right here, so I
Yeah.
can't see anything other than like right here.
Right. I should have probably done that differently.
That's okay.
But
Okay, well, I go back then and tell you guys what I saw right here, and then I guess we're going back here to rest.
I would say let's go back to the room we were able to rest in the first time and not have any issues.
Why? There were two different doorways. This is one door, not even a double door, one single door.
There's like sleeping arrangements in it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go in there. I don't care, but
I don't guess it matters, but I guess the one guy was surviving in there, so in theory.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, strategically, this is much better having the one door than the other place.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the other
Lucky
place had,
those skulls didn't come through the door.
yeah, I mean, the other place had beds, but we could be like, "Hey, guy, we're crashing with you now."
No,
Sorry.
he left.
Yeah, he left.
Oh, okay.
Scored
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
I
right.
was just like, well, we could go get that stuff and then go back in there, but yeah. We can move the bedding material or whatever.
We don't need bedding material.
You
I
should-
have
ghost.
most of you should have some sort of
Yeah, I mean, you have your own pack and roll or
bed
whatever.
kit.
So. Okay, whatever. I don't care. We can hole up in there if that's where you guys want.
Okay, so we do a long rest in here then.
All right. So as you're walking back down the hallway towards that door, you do notice a glow of light coming from the doors further south. So something in that room is emitting light.
Here?
Yes.
Well, there were skulls that could
Because the skulls would regenerate, so
Yeah, so let's just know that's there. That's item one to check in the morning, right there, and then go back and explore. Possibly, I don't know. Let's see. We're long resting. Okay.
All right. Okay. You're going to do anything to block the doors, or you just going to
Yeah.
keep watch, or what's the deal?
Yes.
what do we got in there that we could use to bar
So
the
this is seating, I assume.
Yeah, it's kind of built into the floor.
This is
podium and what is up there?
Yeah, it's a concrete podium.
Okay.
that's okay. Crow's strong.
If you would like to do a strength check and move that up a flight of stairs,
Well, what if I help
Get
it? Me and Crow
advantage.
move it together.
Yeah. Yep. I get advantage on strength. Pulling and stuff.
And
Both of them were 18 plus 25.
okay. Yeah, you slowly drag it, but it makes a lot of noise as you do.
well, I rolled a 21 on strength. Can we not help each other?
Yeah, I mean, without that, you probably wouldn't have been able to get it up the stairs. So, with your efforts combined, you do manage to get it up and in front of the door.
Okay, so we're good for our rest now.
Well, you
Great.
don't actually rest anyway. Or, I mean, you don't technically you keep watch the whole time anyway for the most
Yeah,
part.
he just has to be inactive
Yeah.
Yeah.
to get his rest.
I'm going to be inactive staring at that door.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so you get your rest in, and at this point, you have no concept of time anymore because you've been in this place 3 days and you don't know what time of day it is.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Okay. So I guess we're ready now. So do we need to strength check to move it, or can we
You
just
sure do.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
Um, 27.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
20 plus my 7.
Yeah, Crow manages to push it out of the way without much trouble because he is a muscly guy.
Okay.
All right. So what you doing this morning?
Do we want to explore this glow or just say screw it? We'll probably have to fight something at some point anyway, and go ahead through here.
I'd say keep going the way we're going, but that's just me.
All right.
Yeah, I figure we can fight those skulls when we come back later on.
Yeah. We know what we're getting into there. So I guess we continue through here, and we're actually inside the room now.
Okay.
Or at least I am if they're too scared.
Well, we like to let you go first, but we're following.
This is what you see in total. The bare stone room consists of a foyer to the west and a shrine to the east. 4 candlesticks lie on the dusty floor in the foyer. In the shrine, fragments of a shattered obsidian statue are scattered in a raised alcove at the eastern end of the chamber. 2 pairs of empty alcoves line the north and south walls to the shrine.
I would like to investigate and then religion check the shrine.
All right.
So that is a 19 on investigation, and I rolled a 19 on religion.
Okay. So you aren't really necessarily sure what god it is, but you can, judging by pieces of the head that you can kind of place together, it depicts the same god that is the large statue in the big room.
Hey guys, it's the same dude that looks like the big statue in the main room. I don't know what god that is though. Anybody?
When I inspected the enemy we defeated the night before, was there anything on the body or anything special?
No, he was just made of amber.
Okay.
As much as you could tell, he was just solid amber.
Just like a magical amber creature.
Yep.
All right. I would like to put my ear to this double doors here.
Do a perception check through the door.
16.
Yeah, you do not hear a peep coming from that room.
Oh, sweet. I open the door.
All right. The narrow room has an arrow slit in the center of the south wall.
All right. Since we've seen a bunch of like trap doors and hidden doors, I'm gonna
pick a wall and perception the crap out of it, or invest it.
I forget what we need to do. Or wait, we still have his little magic trapdoor wand thing. Or wait, I forget what that does. What is guesses?
Yeah, I think we have. Do I have 3 now? 3 tries?
Yeah.
before?
So by the way, I need to roll for that.
Well, he only was missing 1.
He didn't use it, so
They didn't use yes, right? So you have 3 charges on it.
so I rolled a 21.
Oh, just on perception.
It's investigation.
Investigation.
In this, you're investigating the small room.
Yes, I'm investigating the walls to see if there's any secret.
No, those walls are all solid.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I think it's back and downstairs. It sounds like.
Well, let me ask you that. You said from here to here is 30 feet, right?
Correct.
Would that induce any sort of fall damage? Because that's almost all of our movements is 30 feet.
Not vertically. That's basically jumping out a 3-story window.
30 feet?
Yeah.
So you could float down. Everyone else would definitely get hurt.
Yeah. The rest of us are going to go around and walk down the stairs, which means we probably have to deal with skulls before we get there. But
Wait a second.
a
I'm
30
gonna
drop is a
I'm going to hand the end of my rope, my hempen rope, to Crow, and then I'm going to float down here, and everyone can use the rope with Crow holding to come down here, and then Crow can jump down because he can take the damage, and we can heal him.
or we can just walk around.
Why can't we walk around?
Because we don't know What's
We're
going
gonna
on?
have to go back by it
We
anyway.
have all of this room behind us to
If,
maneuver.
if we've completely explored that other side, then we have to come back through. So let's just bite the bullet and do it.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk around.
Plus, the last time those things didn't come flying out of there until you looked down into the hole.
If I look on top of the balcony, can I see on top of the statue? Is there anything like significant that's from that point of view?
I already was down there. I didn't
He's
see
talking
anything.
about looking at the top of the
On
statue.
the top of it, or on the side, because we're kind of like at eye level or above the statue. Should we have inspected the arrow slot? Is it nothing more than just shooting arrows through?
I inspected all the walls.
Okay.
So
I mean, if you want to go back and specifically look through the arrow slit, you may, but
should I roll for that?
yeah, roll a roll a perception roll from that balcony.
16.
And I'm gonna give him give him the guidance thing so he can roll an extra
Sure.
D4.
Okay, roll an extra d4.
Okay. Where's my D4? 4.
So that's a 20.
Mhm.
So with that perception roll from that angle, you can see on the top of the head there looks to be some sort of trapdoor mechanic.
But it's on top of the head?
Do you think we could drag out that enemy body we defeated last night and like make a bridge out of amber and amber?
Mage hand, people.
Yeah, we can use mage hand to see if that. I mean, that only
finally,
carries 5
an
pounds. Only has
actual
like
good use for mage hand.
true, but it only has enough pressure, and strength.
How much does a rope weigh?
Well, no, the mage hand can lift up to 10 pounds, so I would assume you would have enough pressure to push around for a button.
I thought it was 5 pounds. Okay.
It's 10.
Okay. Nice.
But I was also wondering how much could he
carry
how
a
much
rope,
does
right?
rope weigh? Rope is
Can make
relatively
like
light.
You're looking trying to make like a tightrope over to it.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Yeah,
tie it
but-
around its neck or something.
You don't have anything else to tie it around, though.
Yeah.
You don't want to tie it on a door.
See if you
Crow
can use
can
the
just
mage
hold
hand to trigger it.
So what you're saying is you want to use the plan I had initially suggested already.
No,
What's that?
we're
Well,
talking about using mage hand. I think you just use mage hand to trigger the trap
The
thing.
button.
Well, shoot, I can just jump onto the thing and press it myself.
Whatever you want to do,
See
man.
what it does. I'm dead.
If you think you can jump that far,
Yeah, you can't fly.
No, but I can jump.
It's
Use
about
the dash, right? That'll get me
it's
enough over, and then acrobatics would determine whether I make it or not.
I mean it's 10 feet. I'm gonna make it real hard.
Okay. That would be acrobatics, right?
I would say athletics
Why-
to get over
Why
there.
do you need to jump over there if we have mage hand?
Well, if it doesn't work, use mage hand.
Well, why would we use mage hand and then if it doesn't work, jump over?
How about if my mage hand doesn't work, then you can do that.
there you go.
Yeah.
How about I'm going to do it anyway because it really doesn't hurt anything, and I want to.
I mean, you'll fall down
Besides you.
3 stories and then
I'm
we're gonna have to
dead.
kill you.
I'll float down.
I don't think it works like
I
that.
don't think it's going to work that way.
I already jumped down from the top where we're at
Okay.
right now before nothing happened to me. I can take it.
I think you're being a little
That's what she
presumptuous. I think you're assuming too much, but I mean,
I
you
rolled
can
an
do whatever you want.
18
Do whatever
if
you
I'm
want.
using athletics.
All right, you take a mighty running start and you leap off the edge of the balcony and come up like 3/4. You're like a quarter of the way short. So you kind of hit into its arm and tumble down to the ground.
Okay.
I use mage hand to try to trigger the trapdoor.
All Okay, you use Mage Hand and you, for lack of a better term, feel around with it.
Yep.
And there does not seem to be a latch or a button from this side.
I'm going to now climb the statue and see if I can find it. Maybe I'm not going to climb the statue. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the room, like
The
and
eye
look
peephole?
through the arrow
Yeah.
slot and see what I can see from there of the trap door. See if I can see anything else about it, and do a perception check, I guess, from there.
And while he's doing that, I'd like to attempt to climb the thing again, if I may.
What's my perception? 22.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can see it from this angle too, but it does not give you any more information about how to open it.
I rolled a 22 that time, so
What does it look like? Like
I managed to climb up on the thing.
Yeah. Before you answer his question, what does this trap door look like? Actually,
I mean, you can just tell that there's like a square cut out that seems to have like a slight recess to it. So you can tell that it is something that is movable. You just can't see how to move it from the outside.
okay.
So there's not necessarily a switch on the thing. There's probably a switch somewhere else that triggers that door, is what you're saying?
Yes, or possibly another way to get into the statue.
Gotcha.
All right.
Because he keeps
But I'm
saying,
gonna. Well, we'll watch and see what happens with Mick, and then I would suggest we all go around and go down and investigate around the base of the statue and see if there's another trigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trigger for it, but
So with my 22, do I climb it?
Yeah, you climb it good. How are you climbing it?
I guess
On
I'm well enough.
on which side of it, I should say?
On this side, I would say I'm looking in this eye and the ear, and I'll try and move around. If I got to roll, I'll roll.
All right.
To try and feel around where I can see. And I assume that Jimbei is directing me. I would assume.
you would assume wrong. You didn't ask me to direct you till now. But
Well, it makes sense. You see me climbing. Why not shout through the slit?
You should make out with the statue. Give it a
I
kiss.
already walked back to the balcony, so I'm on the balcony with everybody else.
Okay, same difference.
It's on the back of the head.
So hold on one second.
Something bad about that. But
All right. So when you look into the eye of the thing, there is a vast darkness that you see inside of it. That is much darker than it should be. It's almost as if it's not letting any light from the room penetrate its eye. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Should we not open that door?
I'm thinking maybe we don't want to here.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. You feel your body go rigid and you fall back off of it and fall to the floor and you're paralyzed.
Can I speak?
That's a great question.
You can't move your mouse. You're just like,
Well, I was going to say, if I can speak, my first word would be timber.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak.
Okay, well then I guess you just see me.
We just watched the ghost make fall to the floor. All right, so again, I guess we're back to now we have to walk around and go down there and see what the heck's going on with Mick while he's just laying on the floor and we're down.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens when y'all come to the skull room, I guess.
All right, so
We start heading down the hallway. Do we see the glow anymore?
yeah, as you approach the door, you can see that there are 3 floating skulls kind of milling about in that room again.
Like, where are they at? Or that we can see? If we can see them,
They're kind of just like flying around in seemingly random patterns. So every once in a while, you'll see one go by the door, but they're not stationary. They're moving around.
Okay. Well, how do we want to deal with this? Those of us that are still functional and not paralyzed on the floor by a giant statue.
We got to fight through them to get around to downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Unless you can figure out a way to get down from the balcony.
Do you think we could use our rope and
Well, we
tie
all
it
have
around
rope,
the amber statue?
but
We can tie it around the amber
I
statue.
guess.
The amber statue thing, the rock
No.
heavy thing. It's got to be heavy, right?
Yeah, but I only have like 50 feet of rope. So if it's in the other room, we
Well,
don't
I mean, we all have like 50 feet of rope, right? Can we tie them together?
and then we're going to be without our rope going forward.
I mean,
I thought we
can
did
get
pretty
it back
well
and untie
against
it.
these skulls. Didn't we do all right against these skulls? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
did.
think so.
I think we just deal with them.
It's better. I mean, unless there's a lot of skulls, like
You can spot 3.
that's not too bad, right?
No, we've dealt with 3 a couple of times already. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever you guys think is best.
I think we just get rid of them, and then we don't have. Then they're at least gone for a little while again. Although I would assume the hallway we cleared earlier probably has skulls again. The opposite hallway. So, like, if I approach the door from the edge, can I like? Do they spot me? Like, can I sneak up to the edge of the door where I can kind of peek in and see where they're at?
Roll stealth for me if you'd like to try that.
All right, I'm gonna roll stealth.
Should we just roll stealth, go from like one door to the other to go down the stairs? Bye, see you, skulls.
Ooh, that's not stealthy. 6.
Oh yeah, they spot you straight away. So roll initiative for me, please.
Hey, check it out. This guy's not on fire.
9.
11.
13.
18, but I remembered like nothing I did in the last time did any damage. I got my staff I could poke them with, I guess.
Well, good news. You're up first. So
Do you not have a crossbow?
I think I do.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll use my crossbow. I don't know how many arrows I have, though. I feel like I've only shot that thing once before.
That would mean you have 19 shots left.
Nice. Okay. Well, I will try crossbow.
Are we saying that this whole time when Mick was looking for arrows,
no.
Bolt.
They're different
Crossbow
bolts, yeah. Still, that's really funny. This whole entire time, you had 2 sets of gloves. 16.
Yes, 16 hits.
Dope. I don't know how to use an arrow.
Hang on, I have a crossbow. Let's see. Crossbow will be 1d8 plus.
His plus would be different.
Yeah, I don't know what your plus would be, but
Your plus is your dexterity modifier, right, Alec?
Yep.
Okay, let me find my dexterity modifier. It is 2 plus 2.
so 1d8 plus 2.
Oh, I have a little thing I written here. It says bow right next to dexterity. So, okay.
Says bow,
Yeah, I wrote down.
crossbow.
Yeah, I should have wrote crossbow so it stands out more and not so scratchy. Okay, so you said 1d8?
Yeah.
2 plus 2 of dexterity, so that's 4.
Okay. Crow, you're up next.
All right. I'll go into a rage, go in there, and attack the one he just attacked recklessly. I'm sure that hit. It's over 20.
Yep. I don't think anything in the game has an armor class over 20. I think it caps at 20.
16, 26.
Okay.
And I'll attack it again. And that time I got 18
Yes, sir.
and 20 damage that time.
All right, you slice that one good, and its flame extinguishes, and it falls to the floor.
Okay, I'll move to the next one then, since
Yep.
I killed it. And 15.
That'll hit.
And 16 damage.
All right. All set?
Yep, that's it.
Jordan.
All right, I'll do 2 Eldritch Blasts at that second one that Crow's on.
Yep.
That's better. 18.
Yep.
And ooh, a dirty 20.
Okay.
9 plus 11, 20 damage total.
Okay. Jimbei.
All right, so there is one that's,
That's quite hurt and one that has not been damaged.
and where is the one that's not been damaged relative to everybody else?
I mean, it's probably within 10 or 15 feet. So if you're looking, what's your range of the spell you're trying to use?
It would be, what is it? A 10-foot circle, 10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, I'll let you hit both of them.
Okay.
This fight is not the fun I'm trying to have tonight. So,
All right. Yeah. So
you got to still play that by the rules and have them regenerate.
So a Constitution save, because this is shatter.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll. Where's the stats? 19.
19 would save.
So they take half damage.
Yep, and that one will take half damage.
And
The 15. 15.
And the other one's a 4, so that's not going to
Okay. So and I roll 3. What do we got here? Hang on. Whoa. Get off the spells. Go over here. Thank you. That is 3d8. Where's my d8? That's a good roll. 15, 21.
21. That's just not quite enough to kill the first one.
So one took 10 and one took 21. I don't know which was which.
Yep. The weakened one took half damage, but was 1 point away from killing.
All but dead. Dang it.
But it is their turn. And so what they are going to do how are you guys laid out? Obviously Crow is up in the room. Are you guys all behind the door?
Well, I assumed we were all standing. I stepped just inside the doorway probably, and then the other two are probably still in the doorway.
Yeah, I was shooting from the doorway.
So I should have put that. Yeah, I stepped around in front of Gesh and Jordan because they can't take as much of a hit as I can. So
Okay. How mean do I want to be to you guys? I'm not going to do it. I'll just have them both just use their regular fire ray. Once at Gesh and once at Jimbei. That is a critical miss, and that is a 2. So they shoot 2 of them. So the first one's a real dud. The second one, that's a 2, and that's a 3. Wow!
oh wow, they are not good aims.
So even with their pluses, that's not even gonna come close. So you guys are safe that round. Back to Gesh.
Okay, I will use my crossbow again.
I assume on the weakened one.
Yeah, if I can find my dice. Okay. Natural 20.
Wow. Okay. Yep.
All right.
Should have been using this crossbow more. You're a natural with it.
Right. D8, 3. Or I guess +2, 5.
Okay. Yeah, it goes right through its eyeball and pins it up against the wall, and the flame extinguishes.
Nice.
And next up is going to be Crow.
All right. I'll go over to the last one. And that'd be over 20 dirty.
Yep.
14, 26.
Ooh. You just barely almost kill it.
Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Okay. Then I'm sure I killed it that time.
Yes, absolutely. I'm sure you're going to overkill it
27.
quite a bit. Yeah, you smash it good. It goes flying across the room. You hit it like a baseball.
Achoo.
All right. That is the last of the skulls, so you may proceed.
Well, let's head down the steps closest to us and over to see what's going on with Mick,
The paralyzed ghost.
the paralyzed ghost. Now, this room was all dark, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I lit it up the last time I went down there, and we walked through up the stairs. I mean, as far as us being able to see, because I think we all have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision, neither does Gesh, because we're Dragonborn.
Well, I'm sure we had torches.
So, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to light a torch if I needed to.
Yeah,
I
we probably would need to do that.
Okay, so, yeah, I will light my torch.
I like some comic book hunters comment. It says, Weekend and Bernie's the ghost.
Sorry, just trying to look something up 1 second.
You're good.
Okay, so let me switch maps here 1 second, since you're going to be downstairs.
Say from the top view here, it looks like a Buddha, kind of.
I was thinking Majin Buu from Dragon Ball, even though I've never really seen that too much, but I know that character.
Oh yeah, because of the bit at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's different. Okay.
Oh, there's other statues down there.
Yeah.
Oh, in the alcoves? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can you zoom out just a little bit there? Big Will, can you zoom out on that room a little bit?
Zoom out.
Yeah, just to show it a little bigger. Yeah, so you can see the whole thing. Okay, so let me read you the description of this room once again. Four black marble columns support the vaulted ceiling of the temple, at the north end of which stands a 40-foot tall statue of a cowled figure in flowing robes. The statue's stony hands are outstretched as if in the midst of casting a spell. Its face is a void of utter blackness. The ominous statue stands between two black marble balconies, one of which has partially collapsed and fallen into the temple's black marble floor. In front of an open doorway, has fallen on the black temple marble floor in front of an open doorway. The walls of the temple are sheathed in amber, and the doors leading from them are made of amber as well. Arched hallways coated with the amber lead from the temple to the west and east. Flanking these exits are alcoves of that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staffs. One of them has toppled over and lies shattered on the floor, which you can see, yes, there. So those two spaces in between the statues on the right and left are hallways.
Okay. So those are hallways leading out of the room.
And there are doors, 2 sets of double doors in the back of the room, I believe.
Is that one on the top left open?
Yes.
Okay.
Top left.
And what's up with the dotted lines there?
That's the balcony that we were on right there.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, I'm assuming this is like a Zelda dungeon, and like before last episode, we have that 311 Amber song just playing instrumental version. Oh boy, I'm kind of afraid these statues are going to attack us on the sides, but nothing happened.
We've already walked through them before.
Right.
No, you've walked through them before as a
True.
ghost. We haven't been down there yet. So, like before we go over, like since we come down that one staircase, I'm gonna like do an investigation check on the first statue there, right by the base of that stairs, before we go over to Will.
You're looking at the statue.
So we get down the stairs.
With the statue, so the one on the right.
Yeah, that one. The one he's pointing at. Yeah, where's my D20? And I investigate that maybe it's a statue.
Maybe it's a statue.
I got a 4, so well, 5 with my bonus.
Can I hear things while I'm paralyzed?
Yes.
Okay, so I am laughing internally at you.
There's some
We might-
faint giggling come out.
I'm going to turn to the group and just think to myself, we don't really have to like help him, right? We could just leave him here.
Less danger, right, for
Well,
everyone.
Just remember, I'm the one with the sword.
Okay, we can go take that from you. You're paralyzed.
Yoink! Should I steal his money?
You have to unattune, though. It's an attunement item.
Should I steal all his money?
No, in fact, at this point, you start to feel the effects wear off, and you kind of move your pinky toes a little bit, and you start to kind of slowly regain your movement. By the time they're going to reach you, you'll be upright.
Well,
You're lucky. I was going to teabag you.
I will.
I mean, if you run over there, you got time.
Okay, I want to run over there. I'm going to roll for speed. And a 16.
I wake up with a salty taste in my mouth.
Well, you knew what was happening. You could see it.
And I want to climb the statue again.
I want to say Tasty's
Wait,
Dragon
what?
Balls. Dragon Balls.
Well, before you climb the statue, let's like investigate around the base of the statue.
Well, okay, y'all investigate. I'm climbing.
I'm going to ask
We
you
can
to do
couple
a
things at once.
detect magic on the statue. Jordan.
Yeah.
Hello.
And I roll a dirty 20, so I assume I climb back up.
Okay. Well,
And I do not look at.
before you even begin to climb the statue, something happens.
Okay.
Okay. What happened?
As you guys approach the statue,
Alex been waiting like 3 weeks for whatever's about to happen.
a bolt of lightning shoots out of the face of the statue at Gesh as he's trying to teabag you.
When you say face, you mean mouth, nose, eyes, or the whole face?
It like seems to come out of where the eyes should be.
So it has lightning eyes.
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
All of us, or Gesh and
So yeah, so it is going to arc to 3 other people.
Well, can I just use my roll that I rolled for the other? Or do you want me to re-roll?
Well, I don't know if I'm targeting you yet.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I rolled a 19. I'm not sure if you need that or not.
So who else is getting targeted?
It does save. So it's going. Are the rest of you still back further, or are you get up closer to him?
I mean, we were following him over there, but
Not run over to
we didn't
teabag.
run over like he did. No.
Hey guys, watch this.
I think it's just me and him that are really close together.
Yeah.
All right. Or none of you are within 30 feet of them then?
Right.
No.
We didn't run over there, no. So yeah.
Okay, so then yes, it's going to arc to you, Mick, as well. So
Okay, so you want me to re-roll or use the roll that I tried to climb?
you can use the roll. That's fine. I'm not gonna-
Well, then I dirty 20.
Okay, so you both saved. You're going to take half damage. 1 second. Let's make sure I'm doing this correctly.
I'll tell the ghost. You ever seen Dragon Balls?
That's what you were saying as the lightning, right before the
Yeah.
lightning came.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's Dragon Balls, all right.
And because it happened all together, I'm like, his balls have lightning power. I'm like, staring at-
Why don't you have used that power earlier?
That's
Lightning balls.
it does 10d8 damage.
Okay.
10d8. Holy
So
moly.
and we took half, so
since
what
you
is that?
saved, it's going to be 24 damage each.
Wow. Okay.
And then,
I'm going to stop.
I'm gonna
walking
need you
through
to- all roll initiative.
Okay.
Crap.
Mother of 6.
12.
8.
16.
5.
Gee, I wonder who's going first.
Right.
Okay. So just real quickly, are you guys going to stay back, the rest of you? Or did you, when you see the lightning, did you run to help?
So Gesh and I are, we could say here. You guys are 30 feet away at the moment, so you're somewhere in this line. Are you any closer, or are you staying here?
I would try and see where the lightning came from before I went anywhere.
Okay.
I wouldn't, run directly over there.
I would definitely not run in.
So you guys probably about right here then?
What's the range on this? That's
I feel
not.
like to be a little further back because
Yeah,
I ran up there to get you.
Jimbei was looking.
30 feet right here.
Jimbei was looking at the statue on the bottom right.
Hmm.
So they're probably still closer to the stairwell if they haven't moved.
Yeah, we're probably right in there.
Okay.
In that case, he is going. You are going to be targeted again, Gesh. Holy gosh. Okay, make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
15?
Just Gesh?
Just Gesh, yeah.
15.
15. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Uh,
R.I.P. in peace. In pieces.
Okay, so suddenly you don't see anything happen, but you start to feel an incredible searing pain course through your whole body. And you,
Oh, this joke was so not worth it. Oh.
and you take 56 necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm dead. I only had 26.
Dead at this rate.
I only had 26.
And as I see him fall, I'm like, use your balls!
Yeah.
You should have been at full health because you didn't get hit by the skulls, right?
No, I was full health, but then that last lightning
Oh,
thing
okay, right.
took
Yep.
like half my damage from 50 to 26, and then minus that whole entire 50 plus whatever.
You are
I'm
most
dead.
definitely unconscious then.
Yes, unconscious.
I just want to see one thing. Hold on.
Holy crap.
It is strong.
Yeah, I think we're all about to die. Let's see.
Run away! Run away!
It's doing 50 damage at a time.
Well, good news for the rest of you. We can only cast that spell once. So,
Nice.
but next up is Crow.
Okay, so we see we still don't know what happened and what
Can I
fired what.
see anything, any creature?
No, but you can see that same kind of sense that Mick could see, where the eyes seem darker than the rest of it.
So it looks like it may have been coming out of the statue.
Yes, so you couldn't see the second spell, but the lightning definitely came out of its eyes.
Okay. I guess I'll run over to Gesh and stabilize him because, I don't see anything to slice in half.
Okay, that's fair. So what are you going to stabilize him with, a med kit?
I do not have a med kit. I don't guess I will be stabilizing him.
Okay.
I guess I'll just look down at him.
Hey, what happened, man?
Hey, man.
Stop playing, man.
So you're just going to
Action.
use your movement and then your action to dash towards the statue?
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan.
I mean, it's kind of hard to know what to do when nothing's really happening except that Gash is getting his butt kicked for playing a practical joke.
Yeah.
Worth it.
I'm going to die. I want it to be like this.
This is the way.
That's how I always wanted it to go.
This is the way.
This is the way.
I mean, the statue hasn't moved, right?
No, the statue has not moved at all.
I guess I'll just...
There is a valuable piece of information that you discovered earlier.
Got a trapdoor in the back of its head, so maybe there's somebody inside of it. The eyes were...
Did we get any info from that weird dude we escorted out, or from anyone else we encountered that we got to speak to?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that guy didn't help us at all. Only thing we've learned about the statue particularly is that the eyes are shooting stuff, and that's where it appears the power is coming from the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I shouldn't talk.
Okay. So this is actually technically a battle. So what?
It is a battle and a puzzle.
Yeah, I have to wait on y'all.
Is it like Zelda? You got to move the statues like 2 squares over.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to be doing to help out right now. I guess I'll just hold my action.
Okay, Jinbei.
All right. Now, because I can't actually. Well, I guess I saw the lightning because it obviously lit up the room, but the room is still dark, right?
Yeah, unless any of you lit. I thought you said you lit a torch when you came.
I lit a torch. I guess how much can I actually see from my torch? As big as that room is.
Let's see. I forget how much they light up. Bright light for 20 feet and dim light for an additional 20. So you got 40 feet of vision.
So I can't even really see the statue from where I'm at.
No.
Did you see anything on
light
It's right here?
out of it?
But I mean, when the lightning came out, it lit up the room. So you know where the statue is generally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't,
right here.
I
This is
can't
portal.
see it well enough to really attack the eyes or anything.
No, you would have to move closer.
Did you see anything when you inspected the statue on the bottom right corner?
Nobody inspected the statue. Mick
Okay, I thought you inspected the bottom right corner statue.
No, I was going to, but all of that.
Oh no, he inspected the not the big statue. He inspected the little wizard statue near the staircase.
Yeah, that's one I thought he inspected. Okay.
No, he
Yeah,
did, but he rolled terribly.
Oh, he rolled terribly. Okay.
He learned it was a statue,
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was one of those
possibly
things.
made of stone.
I thought it was one of those things where like a boss
All right,
fight,
I
like you
guess
gotta
I'm
kill all
gonna-
of the other small
I'm
statues.
not gonna dash, but I'm gonna move close enough that where my light, like I can see the guys and see
Sure.
get enough light that I can kind of see the statue.
So maybe
Right
one
here,
square to the
we
left.
mean your
Like
vision.
maybe I don't know. So I
Like
would
right here.
So you want to be between 30 and 40 feet away from the statue, correct?
yeah between 30 and 40 feet from the statue.
All right.
And then I guess I'll hold my action as well.
Okay. Mick, you are able to move, but you are still prone, so you'll have to use your movement to stand up.
How much movement? All of it?
Because you also have a dragonborn's nuts on your head who's also unconscious.
Yeah, well, since I can't actually move any,
Been there.
I'm just going to cast Goodberry and shove one down Gesh's throat.
That would take 2 actions. So you can, if you don't have any good berries ready, you'd have to wait till next turn.
Don't you have
Well, then I'll just cast Goodberry and make sure the guys can see or Jimbei that I have them in my hand and I just dump them right beside me.
Okay.
So that if I can't,
So after
he can.
he teabag you, you're gonna put your balls in his mouth.
his berries.
That's how you do it.
Berries. I meant his berries. Sorry, I just said that wrong.
And last in order would be Gesh, so I need you to make a death saving roll for me.
$16.
That is 1 save. All right, so back to Jordan, who held his action.
Jordan does have dark vision. Yeah, because he's a tiefling. So.
So can you explain what the trapdoor was again? I mean, I feel like I can't picture it. There's no handle. There's no lever. How do I?
So the trapdoor looked, from what you could tell, was only openable from the inside.
There's got to be another door. There's got to be a way to get inside the statue then.
Yeah.
Check its butt.
So what you do?
Only openable from the inside. Only openable from the inside.
Have you tried teabagging the statue?
Okay, I'm gonna. So there's something in there. I can't figure out what I can possibly even do to get it to get out of there. There's no openings, right?
There are no access points that you can see.
It's a solid statue and it's not moving. It's just emanating energy. And none of my spells are going to work if I can't see who I'm casting it at.
I mean, you can try to target the eyes.
But is that where it came from? Because I couldn't tell. Is that
He hasn't moved up yet, Alex. So he
yeah,
can't
but
see it.
still, from
there?
everyone knows that the lightning bolt came from the eyes.
Yeah, the lightning bolt, but you didn't see. You didn't see the other spell.
Let me see how close I gotta be from spells. Jeez, careful, Joe. Distance 60 feet. 1 square is 10 feet. Is that what it is?
Yep. So right now you are, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, about 80 feet away.
Okay, so
if you could use your movement and get close enough to cast it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast command at the eyes of the statue. If I don't know if there's something in there that could hear me.
Okay. What can you read that spell to me?
Yeah. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. That's the tricky part here.
Yes, you cannot see a creature.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
So I'm not going to let you cast that because you cannot see a creature.
Let's see, I don't know what I can do there.
Jordan. Jordan.
Ask for some guidance.
So I'll use my movement to get closer. I'll go over. It's a pillar on the right side there, right? The pillar.
Yes.
That is a pillar, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna get over to that pillar, and then I'll fire a couple blasts at the eyes there.
Okay.
See what it can do. Oh, that's a dirty 22.
Yep.
And that's an 18. So
Yep.
at least I can hit.
You'll
I'll hit
hit
it in the eyes if nothing else.
You'll hit both of those.
14 on the first one. That's nice. And 12 on the other one. So
total 26.
yes, sir.
Okay. So when you fire your Eldritch Blast, you see them flying through the air, and as they approach the eye, where you would expect them to hit, they seem to just disappear into the blackness.
That seems bad.
And that ends your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna shout to Crow. I think there's something up there.
And then JP, Jimbei, you held your actions as well.
Yeah, I don't have enough speed to cover the whole distance to get to the statue. I just saw Jordan's magic appear to dissipate and do nothing.
Do we have anything that's like bright light or white or something to counteract the darkness? Would that work, or is that like kind of like doing the water on fire thing, where just innate?
Mick has a sun sword that
Usually clerics, there's a spell called a cantrip called light, where they can create light around an object, but certain clerics can and certain ones can't, I think.
I mean, Mick does have a sun sword.
It is not.
at the moment it is sheathed.
Is Mick conscious now?
Mick is conscious. He cast Goodberry to try to bring you back to life, but he couldn't cast it and feed you in the same time.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
could I potentially cast Sacred Flame on the head of this thing? Like, what it says is a flame-like radiance descends on a creature. So I don't know that you can see within range. If I wanted to cast on the head of the statue, could I do that?
You could try to cast it on the head of the statue.
Okay. Because I just want to see, like, try to light it up and see what I can see up there or see what happens to it.
Sure.
So it's a dexterity saving throw by the target. Because basically what it is, flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. Target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. Spell increases when you reach 5th level, so it technically would be 2d8 at this point. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the statue itself does not have any dexterity, so it would succeed.
Okay. So I guess roll a 2d8 and see what happens with the flame on the head. 8.
8 damage?
Yeah.
All right, so you cast a flame and it appears on the top of the head of the statue like a crown and stays there for a couple moments, illuminating the space, and then it kind of snuffs itself out.
So what could when the face was illuminated, could I see anything about the face?
So the statue is hooded, so the hood kind of cast a shadow from the flame above it onto the face, so you couldn't really see.
I couldn't really tell. Okay.
That's your turn.
Yeah, that would be my turn.
Is it like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man where it goes from happy face to angry face?
I have no idea what to do here.
So it's back at the top of the order.
This statue again, I think. Crow the statue.
I don't understand this spell. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. I don't need to do that. All right. How close are you, though, Jimmy?
I was like 40 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Could you make is this not even? Oh yeah. Charisma saving throw for me.
Charisma saving throw. Interesting. Okay. What's my charisma bonus? 16.
Okay. So you cast your spell, your flame spell, and you see it snuff out, and how long does this last? Okay. You suddenly are blinded by light all around you, and you kind of catch your bearings, and you're able to open your eyes, and you are outside in a field, and you have been banished to another dimension.
I have been banished to another dimension. Oh, shit.
Sweet.
I think I know that. I think this is a spell I actually have.
So, I can't say.
I don't have it made, but I think this is one I actually can.
Yeah, I think I know. I think I know too, but I can't. We can't say it'd be a.
Well, the rest of you notice a faint popping noise when he disappears.
All right.
Okay.
So in the meantime, you are considered incapacitated.
I am okay.
Crow, you're up next.
Okay. I'm pretty close to the statue, so I'm going to go over and
Whack it.
Well, no, I'm going to inspect it, working my way around to the back.
Okay. Roll. Let's see what you need for this. Yeah, perception.
Okay. I'm glad you said perception, not investigation. Well, with perception, I rolled a 22.
Okay. Around the back of the statue, you do find a second secret door that you can open.
Okay.
And when you do, it reveals a spiral staircase inside the statue.
Well, I will open it up and go up as much as my movement will allow me, which probably won't be.
Probably not much.
Yeah. But I'll also yell out before I start going up like, hey, you guys.
I found the way in.
I didn't hear that.
You're just like playing with bunny rabbits and stuff.
Oh, look, there's flowers. And
It's quite a lovely place that you got sent to. It's just not where you need to be. Jordan.
Well, yeah, I see him go up. Has Jason stabilized?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, I'm going to run over and do Spare the Dying on Jason.
You could just shove one of my good berries that I dropped right there down his throat.
Yeah, but Spare the Dying is a cantrip, so it's an action either way.
it's an action. Yeah, either way, it's an action. So,
and then if I have any movement left, I guess I'll follow around the back of the statue.
Let's see. So you're over by the post.
I started on that right side by the.
Yeah. So you wouldn't really have much.
Okay. All right. He got Bear Island says JP got banished to the Wednesday show.
no.
I thought he said it was a happy field.
Jimbei would be your turn next, but unless you want to take an action in this other dimension.
Can I do anything in this other dimension? Like,
I mean, nothing that's going to affect this battle, but you could do something that might be fun.
Yeah, you can sing "The Hills Are Alive."
You can cast spells on yourself, I guess. I mean, technically you're incapacitated, so.
oh, okay. Then yeah, I can't really do anything. I was gonna say, what do I see in this other dimension? Just out of curiosity. Anything?
It's just like a big open field in a much nicer place than the.
I'm just enjoying the sunlight and
Yeah, you're like, oh, I forgot what the sun looks like.
and
There's
watching
no
birds
mist.
fly by, and I'm like, there's probably no Strahd in this dimension.
Maybe I'll stay here.
Do I want to go back and deal with Mick? Okay, so I have no action at this point.
Mick, it is your turn.
Okay. So Gesh is fine then.
Yeah, Gesh is at 1. I mean, well, I do get to roll on his fun little chart against him, though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well,
Use your sword.
I'm gonna scoop up 5 of my good berries and put them in my pocket, and then I'm gonna ether realness and walk through the statue. And I assume I see a staircase.
Well, you can't do all of that because picking up the good berries and casting. Your
I can do the ether realness as a bonus action.
Oh, very good then. Yeah, if you walk through the statue, you do locate the spiral staircase.
Okay, well then I turn off the ether realness and I use. Let's see, what would that be? From here to inside, that about 10 feet, 15?
Yeah.
So I use whatever I got left to go up the stairs. So that will put me ahead of the other 2.
Correct. All right, and last is Gesh. So you are awake, but you have a festering wound. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 1 every 24 hours until that the wound persists. If your hit point maximum drops to 0, you die.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what you got going on. So it doesn't really affect your fighting, but it is something you need to address. And it is your turn, so you may act.
Okay. I'm going to try to get out of the statue's vision, out of its way. Maybe I will run behind the statue, I guess.
Okay, sure.
If I can get there.
Yes, you can. Well, I mean, so since you are prone, you use your regular movement to stand up, and then as your action, you can dash 30 feet. So you'd be just about, towards the back of the statue, but you are away from its vision. All right, so back to the top of the order.
That's got to be funny for Crow. All of a sudden, Mick's ahead of him.
Let me go by me.
Let's see, what can I do here?
So the only person out front at this point is Jordan?
No, he's at the back or just inside.
I thought his movement only got him 2 guests to give him the berry.
No, he didn't use the berry. He used the cantrip.
Well, I mean, yeah, to cast a spell. I didn't think he had any movement left after he did that because he was over by the pillar. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, Crow is inside. Jordan is around the back. All right, so Crow, it's going to be your turn.
Okay. I'll go up the stairs.
Okay, you reach the top of the stairs and you are met with a wall of darkness.
Okay.
Cool.
It is an unnatural wall of darkness. So it's not like your light doesn't reach to the top of the stairs. It's like it is literally there is light and
Spell
then
darkness.
yes. So would you like to hold your action, or are you just going to kind of swing wildly into the dark?
Well, I guess I will just swing
The great Death
wildly.
Cab for Cutie song. Swing wildly into the dark.
Yeah.
That sounds just like a barbarian too. I don't like this darkness. Try to hit it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go all crazy. I'm just going to use normal swings.
Okay.
So that would be 21.
I'm definitely going to give you disadvantage on this.
Okay. We'll roll again. Okay, that'd be a 21.
Jeez. All right, you feel your axe come in contact with something. Roll damage.
And that would be 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll swing again. And I'm sure that one misses because that would have been 10.
Yes, that's gonna. You're not gonna hit anything with that. But it is Jordan's turn.
I mean, so who's left out here with me? Anybody? Just
Gesh is out there with you right now.
and is he doing all right?
I mean, he's at 1.
Happened behind the statue with 1 point.
Does Goodberry give health points back? More health?
Yeah, each one gives 1.
1 hit.
But it counts as a day's meal, so you can only really eat one.
I mean, he can eat for himself, right? He doesn't need assistance.
No.
All right, Matt, I'll chew it up for him and spit it in his mouth.
You're gonna baby bird it for him.
Baby bird.
So I'm assuming then that one of you got the other 5 good berries and put them in your pocket.
Nope, nobody did that.
I'm not strapped.
Hey, guys.
Goodberries right
Then
now.
you don't have any
Guys,
good berries. What's the point of asking?
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I might have to take off. My dog won't stop barking. I just need to I think give her attention.
That's
Just-
right. We're probably gonna be wrapping up here.
Okay.
I will act for you if I need to.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm going to shove a Goodberry in your
No
mouth
problem.
first.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yep.
I couldn't even hear it. That was amazing.
I did once or twice their bark.
All right. So Jordan.
I guess I'll just stay with.
Cash.
I don't know. There's not much I can do.
You can go up follow him up the statue.
Yeah.
I'm worried if I leave. Well, I guess there's nothing I can do for him. Yeah, I'll shove a Goodberry in his face, and then grab the others and start running around the round.
You don't have any good berries, and you already healed him. So what's there to do?
Yeah, I was just saying he
He's
was already
standing right beside you.
like the good berry is only going to add a hit point, so you don't want to use your action for that.
All right, then I'll.
I mean, you can get to this. You can get to the top of the stairs and face the darkness if you want to try to do something there.
Sure, I'll run up there to the darkness and. What do I have that I could use in any way? I mean, there's no way to get rid of the darkness.
Or is there?
Or is there? What of my? But yeah, which of my spells could make it go away?
I have one, but I'm in another dimension.
Would you have said that you was coming up, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
And once I saw the darkness, yeah, I'd be like,
Okay.
"What's going on, guys? I'm here."
I'm just making sure I knew you were in the room.
As opposed to Mick, who you've already cut in half.
No, Mick was halfway up the stairs. He didn't make it all the way.
So now I'm ahead of Mick. Oh, there you go. If I can't see anybody, I can't cast a spell at him. And none of my spells are going to get rid of an unnatural darkness. I guess I'll just hold my action for a second and see what happens.
Okay. Next up is going to be Jimbei, and with the same popping noise, you pop back into this plane, but you're plunged into basically darkness. I mean, you still have your torch, but
So, did I get banished before Crow discovered the back of the statue?
Yeah, I believe you did.
yes.
So I'm looking around.
And everyone is just gone.
Everyone is gone. And I'm in. Okay. I'm not a very happy camper. So I'm assuming something similar to what happened to me happened to everyone else because I don't know what happened. And,
That makes sense. I like that logic.
I know that the head of the statue is the source of seems to be the source of what's happening. So I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do to it. Or what I'm going to try here. So far, the magic appears to disappear, but it's disappearing into darkness. Trying to decide if so I'm going to try something different because we tried blasting at it. Let's see. So, how big around is the head of that statue? Like, how big around is the head of that statue?
It's about 10 feet in diameter.
Okay. So, if I cast Shatter, a sudden ringing noise, loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save. So I'm going to cast that basically centered at what I can see of the face. So that would be like.
So the center of your sphere is at like basically the nose.
Well, I probably like right between the eyes.
Okay, but not on the top, not in the middle of the head.
Well, I don't know. Can I guess I'm trying to decide, can I actually cast it in the middle of the head? I figured I'd have to put it on
that's fine.
On the surface, I guess. I feel like I have to cast it on the surface. Maybe I don't have to cast it.
No, that's great.
Okay.
That is much better for your team because I was going to ask if you were going to do it in the middle of the head. I was going to make you hit other people.
Well, I'm trying to look to see. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the spell to see if I would actually. A creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage on the saving throw.
What type of throw is it?
It is Constitution.
I imagine it has great constitution.
Probably.
Well, it rolled a 12, so.
Well, it needed to roll a 15. So it's 3d8. Is this one? Which one is this one? Trying to decide what kind of damage this is. I don't see what it is. Creature takes damage. Thunder damage, yeah. 3d8 thunder damage. Where's my d8? There's a d8. There's a d8. There's a d8. All right. 14. And thunder damage. Is thunder damage the one that makes it technically would knock it back? Although it's a statue, I don't know if it would, but technically it's supposed to knock it back 10 feet, I think.
Okay. Unfortunately, when I said I would act for Gesh, I don't know what his spell list is and stuff like that. So I'm just going to have him join you.
Just try and go inside.
Yeah, run up the stairs, and he would make it to the top, I guess, like everyone else. So he's going to cast Firebolt. That's what he loves to do.
Just firebolt into darkness.
And let's see, that is going to be. That is going to hit, actually.
All right, good job, guess.
And where's the dice? All right, perfect. Does 8 damage. And back to the top of the order. So
did you roll 2?
D10
it increases to 2d10 at 5th level.
Oh. Well, it's a moot point.
Okay.
8 is enough to trigger the next thing to happen.
Sweet. What's that?
So with that, everyone at the top of the stairs suddenly the darkness disappears, and in the middle of a little room that you now see that is in the head of the statue is is what looks to be let me see what this thing's supposed to look like. It kind of looks like a humanoid fox hybrid. He is wearing gold spectacles and a magic robe.
Is it Hugh Hefner
I'm sorry. The cat's out of the bag now. He was supposed to look like an old human, but whatever.
So Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
But as soon as the darkness disappears, you catch a glimpse of him, and he seems to disappear. But Jimbei, you see the same creature appear on the ground in front of, kind of close to you, and for a brief moment, and then you see him cast a spell, and he seemingly turns invisible.
Okay.
So you both caught a glimpse of this thing, but in one action he seems to have teleported, and then he disappeared.
So he got two. So he did 2 actions on his turn, basically. After he. Okay. So now, can I tell that the like?
I mean, I'm gonna retcon it so that you are supposed to see an old man with a long beard.
Okay. So I saw an old man with a long beard appear next to me and then disappear.
Yep.
Now, obviously, that's going to take my attention away. But when the darkness dispelled, could I tell that happened at the top of the statue, at the face? Can I tell anything happen from my point of view?
No, because there isn't really a light source yet coming from inside the statue. It's just that anyone with dark vision would be able to have seen it because the magical darkness disappeared.
Yeah, but I don't have dark vision, so I can.
Right. So you don't know where that came from, but you are all out of combat.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, hello.
So I finally get up to the top of the stairs. Like, how did you guys beat me up here?
Well, at this point, I'm like, hey, you guys. Anyone still here?
Anyone care to respond from out the eye hole or anything?
Yeah, I'll yell out the eye hole. We're up here.
And Jimbei's like, up where? I can't see.
Like,
and I holler out, kneel before Zod.
oh, that's just Mick. I see Mick survives. Yay. I guess we never.
We're in the statue. There's a hole in the back of it. You go up it.
I just
Do
saw
we see the
guy.
eyes where we're at?
What's that?
Do we see the eyes where we're at inside?
Yeah, you can see that the eye holes are without the magical darkness. You see that you can kind of look out the eyes.
Well, then I'd like to light up 2 torches and kind of stick them so that they're caught with the eyes.
Okay.
Okay, at this point, I was going to say, where are our people that are with us? Did they join us down there?
So yeah, the way we've been handling it since we came into this is that Davian and Esmeralda are kind of protecting Arena, kind of whatever, kind of right outside of whatever room you're in until you cleared it or you ask them for help.
Okay.
So they once combat ends, they kind of just approach you automatically.
Okay, I'm going to say, did you guys see what happened? Like, I went to this other place. so
we were playing a game called Go Fish.
so yeah.
So I guess we all come out of the statue.
I'd like to investigate the statue up there.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I guess we should all take a hand at investigating it.
Because mine isn't going to be very good, probably. But, you know.
Mine isn't either, so I see that it's a statue.
Investigation.
Well, I'm going to walk over to the.
Got a 12.
It's better than my 5.
Well, it would have been 14 if I didn't have -2.
Yeah. So, Crow, you can see the trapdoor from the inside of the head that you can go out the top. It's like an emergency exit. But otherwise, don't notice anything unusual.
I rolled a
It
13.
seems
So
to be a carved out room. There aren't really.
I didn't do much. I didn't do a whole lot better. So
Can
So
can I re-roll and try again?
No.
Well, in that case, I go down the stairs then.
So at this point, myself and Davey and Arena, we've approached the statue and walked around to the back and found the door.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And
okay, I had like after I got banished, like this weird wizard guy appeared next to me and then disappeared.
And as soon as he opens the door, I was walking downstairs, so I guess he sees me. I was like, yeah, we saw this weird-looking guy too.
and trailing down the stairs, looking real rough, is Gesh.
So I'm going to is anybody else I'm going to ask the rest of the group. Anybody else need to be healed other than Gesh?
Yes, I took half the lightning damage as well, so
I didn't take any damage.
Jordan, are you good or?
yeah, I didn't take any damage.
Okay, so do I want to do that or do I want to do this? So I'm going to. I want to do a prayer of healing on the 2 of them, or do I just want to do 2 cure wounds? I guess it saves me a spell slot to do the prayer of healing, even though it's only on 2 people. So, so I'll do a prayer of healing on Mick and Gesh.
What about yourself?
I didn't take any damage. I just got banished.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't take any damage.
Okay.
All right, we got 6, 12, 15 plus 4, 19 to each of you.
I'm gonna heal for 20 then and pop a good berry just to get the nourishment.
I'll make a note for that for Gesh for next time. So I mean, we're pretty close to 2 hours. So with Jason having to excuse himself, probably we should.
I know the perfect way we can end it.
Okay.
I walk over to this open door and standing at the doorway, what do I see?
Right.
You're going to be banned from looking indoors.
Hey, they're open.
I say we all, pool our rope together and.
He's a ghost.
I
Does that
believe.
work?
Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. Okay. The amber doors that once sealed this great stone room have been smashed, their pieces lying amid crushed bones, armor, and weapons. And it looks like this. Oops, hold on.
That was the sound I made when I disappeared.
Okay.
All right.
I already see some things to get into next time,
Yeah.
which will be after Christmas.
Yeah, so right next week we're going to be off on the 20th, and then the 27th we will be back with the holiday special we're going to do, which is just going to be a fun little one-off with new characters, just a fun little holiday cheer episode that I'm trying to cook up, which should be pretty funny, I think, I hope. And then we're going to start the new year off back here. And
That would be Sunday the 3rd.
Yes. In the meantime, so I guess we will be off until after Christmas. So hope everyone has a great Christmas, or enjoying their current Hanukkah, or any other thing you may celebrate, and Festivus for the rest of us. And spend time with your families remotely. Use technology to say hi to them instead of traveling, because things are getting bad in a few of our necks of the woods. So stay safe, and certainly don't turn your back on the vampire. That's not what I say. Never turn your back on the vampire. Goodbye.